These various sectors, what are the kind of things they engage with to provide quality leadership? So we're dealing with governance, we're dealing with ideas, we're dealing with thought, we're dealing with leadership, as opposed to a situation whereby you have writers, there are writers talking about style, about structure, about technique. So I would like to start with our guest. Let me start with UK.
And if I look back at the person I am today, if I look back at the person I am today, a lot of how I am and what I've been is because of so many books that I've read. And that thing that I can have an understanding of so many things and so many opportunities and so many contexts. Right now, I work in a non-profit. And I work in a non-profit that we have a lot of people who are running businesses, either people who have started running businesses or running businesses. And one of the things that reading has been able to do for me is even to be able to get a perspective of people, how they think, how they understand, how they've come through their journeys, and seeing them outside of myself as a human being, but also seeing them in their own different journeys to speak. So for me, reading has been very, very important, growing up and up to where I am right today.
I should borrow that quote. I've heard it before. Reading makes a man. I myself say a woman as well. I think Nika spoke very nicely. But I think the other quote that wakes me up each time is the one by Mark Twain that says, "The man that does not read." Are we together? The man that does not read has no advantage over the man that can.
He was singing at the shrine before he died, and I did say in this publication that Fela had actually become much more political, much more deep, and in fact, was doing a lot of X-ray of socio-contemporary issues in his later records, and one of them was Government of Crooks, GOC. The name itself is very, very striking. You could argue the fact that what we'll be having Government of Crooks. But in that particular number, he talked about the issue of privatization. And he said that having looked at all the things our government was doing, the one that paid him the most is the one that they call privatization. And he said, it's another name for stealing. And so you look at the same electricity sector, which he sang about in Just Like That, and how privatization has also not solved that particular problem. So Government of Crooks, I picked on that because it's also striking. And then finally, Country of Pain. Our Country of Pain was one of our favorites, at the shrine in those days, really. Again, because of the melody, because the way, the horns introduced, the music and the number, and it was a kind of summation, for Fela, and it all says, look, we have all kinds of pain for everybody, It said, government pain for everybody, police pain for everybody, and it said, in fact, pain of pain for everybody. And it was because of all these bad things, that he was doing all his songs. So for me, I just hope that this book would definitely be an added value to the series of literature of Fela. The first
influenced nearly every musician in Africa, so for me to come here and start acting like I'm the only one. You know, that just for the purpose of this gathering, let me just say that I found Fela, or maybe I stumbled upon Fela because none of my parents were listening to Fela at that point in time, but he was everywhere. But for me to find the music, I found Fela's music on the road. And when I listened to the truth and the message, it kind of like appealed to me, like from this moment on, go and scrap everything you've been writing and start a new lead. Because I just felt like at that moment I was very young as well, you know, so you can imagine an 18-year-old guy trying to find himself in music, and then this thing is telling you to start singing about social ills and government and all these things at that tender age of 18. So I followed that inspiration, and you know, my first songs were so direct. People were looking at me like, you know, you won't find that Fela should you no rich. But then I just felt the need. There was a vacuum at that point in time that needed to be filled.
I was thinking Fela could change the whole lot of things more than he has ever done. So I now realized that because of the language, when I grew up playing my music, when I started my band, the reason why I started playing my music in Yoruba language, even though I play Afrobeat and I have a lot of folklore in it, is because I felt Fela could have changed a whole lot of things, particularly the Southwest, if he had done those music in Yoruba language.
If Fela was in Europe, it would be affected and hailed on the same musical as a musical genius, on the same category as Mozart or Tchaikovsky or Beethoven or another. And Fela just said, this kind of professor. He thinks if I live for Europe, I'm going to sing like this. You don't say that the condition of my people, they let me they sing what they sing.
Influenced me first as a person before he influenced me as a singer. So very, not in an active way, but in a passive way. So I grew up listening to some of his music, just around maybe like every other person. And somehow I started to develop thought processes that were the same way that Fela would advocate for, right?
So the whole idea is to inspire people, other fellow young artists, to say, you know what, we can do this, we can occupy our own spaces, create our own spaces. Maybe it's a new shrine, but it's beyond that, you know. It's like 2018, we engage on so many levels, also visually as well.